Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Ron Harrison, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Toney, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another West Coast Wednesday here on Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes. Joining me tonight, I got almost the whole crew. We're still missing Rich, Mr. Deer Hunter. He's wrapping it up, I think, so he should be back here Sunday. So let's go ahead and introduce the crew. You guys all know them and love them. Here they are. First off, Mr. Ron Harrison. How are you, Ron?
Hey, we're doing great. We're kind of tired, but doing great.
But doing great, hanging in there. Everything going good?
Yeah, I sent you a picture of the flooring we put in, and the great room is, what is this dimensions of this? 16 by 44, and we did 28 foot of it in flooring so far, and Friday and Saturday we'll finish the other, the kitchen area with flooring, and then I'll move some furniture out of the Hallmark trailer that we brought out, a year ago, December.
Yeah,
here.
Been a while. Yep.
And we'll unload all that in the living room here, so we can empty out the master bedroom and the craft room, put that in the Hallmark trailer for storage, and then we can go ahead and floor those rooms.
Very nice. Getting her done. Right?
Yeah, Robert's going to work on the wood stove tomorrow and installing that and getting the stack up through the roof and stuff. So it's coming along. It's just been a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
It is. I can imagine. It's been a lot of work since it started, but it's getting done. It's almost there.
Oh, yeah.
Fini.
It's getting close.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Can't wait till
glad I could be here for a while for you.
Before we was always going, we can't wait till you get to Alabama. Now it's like, we can't wait until you could say, it's done. Everything's done.
Oh, I'll have so much more time when it's done.
That'll be pretty cool. That day's coming.
It wipes us out. And wife just got home. She went over to Georgia with Lou today shopping.
Cool.
They went spending money on Christmas. And
yeah, of course. Well, I hope
she just got back. So, I guess that's what we make it for, is to spend it.
I think so. That's what I heard. Honestly, not sure. I'm glad you made it, Ron. And I'm glad the house is going good, brother.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for being here, buddy. So joining us tonight, we got our West Coast connection, Mr. Scott Swiftwater. Toney, how are you, Scott?
Well, I'm out here not burning up, finally. We just got down to some good weather. We're doing a really good job. Unfortunately, Swiftwater is really behind in the year. Unfortunately, I've been getting my butt kicked this year.
It's early.
We went back it's dry, and we're in the wash, and I keep, man, you want to talk about moving rocks, folks. From 3-inch to 26-inch. I'm moving rocks out of a hole, and it's really hard. I mean, we try to dig in where we don't have a hole. You can roll the big ones out, but the bedrock's not always where you think it's going to be, so it always gets a little bit different and a little bit deeper.
All right.
And this last week, my cleanouts, nobody's seen any pictures.
No.
They're not. I'm not going to write home about them.
Okay.
I'm just telling you that.
Okay.
They've been rough. Like I said, it takes a lot to take all those rocks out. And, I'm always a big stickler about classifying.
Mm-hmm.
So take it down. That way you can butter up your machine and have the machine, when you're running your gas, actually have your machine running material instead of sitting there and you're digging.
Mm-hmm.
You're just wasting money out the end. So we've been pretty much, I think, what do they call that? I'm a little bit smaller than 1/4 of an inch.
Okay.
Well, now, if anybody's been to the gold shows or anything like that, they've seen the Wilson brothers. They got the trommel.
Yeah.
Okay, now, a long time ago, that trommel come from somewhere else, and that's the trommel that we purchased, just a trommel by itself.
Mm-hmm.
And we still use it, when I can utilize it, to put it to where it classifies. But if you put in usually like 3 shovels out of my shovel, it's a big shovel.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to take a lot of room up in your dry washer. You put it through the classifier, you're probably going to get about a half a hopper full. So it's like it's extra work because the rocks take so much space. I mean, there's so much you're digging out, and you think, oh, there's a big pile. But when you break it down to what you want to run,
Mm-hmm.
your pile's not that big anymore.
Hey,
so you know,
It'll turn.
it's rough on me because you're sitting out here working, and you know, you want to do a certain amount a day,
Mm-hmm.
in which we try to always do that, and then you try to get a certain amount of gold a day, but since it's dry, you're punching in new places all the time, trying to find that sweet spot.
Right. Well,
And man, this year's been hard.
no, it's early in the season. You got time. Wait till the water comes. It'll be fine. You'll pull out the rut you're in, and it'll be good. It's going to turn around.
You know what kills me? I'm already like the big guys. I'm already in a panic. I'm like, oh, this cannot
Well,
be
yeah,
happening
right,
already.
of course. Sure, you're going to panic, but I mean, how long you been out now? What, 3 weeks, 4 weeks? What's it
Last
been?
of October.
Okay, all right. So yeah, it's going on a month, so it's going to turn around, Scott. It's going to all be good, brother. Don't worry. You'll be fine.
I hope so, 'cause
You'll be
I'm getting
fine.
hammered.
You'll be fine. I'm glad you made it tonight, man.
We love it.
And we're glad you're here, man. And we look forward to talking to you here in a bit and hearing what's in the gold fields tonight. Okay? Okay.
Gotcha.
All righty. Also joining us tonight, we got, let me see, I don't even know what I could call her tonight. She'll be our road girl. She's on the road, Miss Kathleen Biffle. Where you at tonight, Kathleen?
We are in Benson, Arizona.
Benson,
At the Days Inn.
At the Days Inn in Benson, Arizona. Sweet.
Yes.
What you doing down there? What you doing
It's newly
in Arizona?
renovated, but it's reminiscent of that Super 8.
Oh, no,
Say
it's
that.
not, is it? No, it's not, is it?
Yeah, but it's clean.
Oh, that's scary. Reminiscent
At
of...
least it's clean.
Yeah, it's good. So what you doing in Arizona?
Well, this is our anniversary trip, because,
Mhm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So the first part, we're going to tour some ghost towns between here and Tombstone. Stay in Tombstone at a haunted bordello.
Okay, that's
Do some ghost hunting.
gonna be cool.
And then we're going to head back up north, back to Phoenix area, and meet up with Jimbo to do some prospecting.
Oh, man, lucky you. How long you down there for?
About a week.
Oh, that is cool. So you're gonna get
I
in
know.
a couple
I needed
days.
this vacation so bad.
Right, so you're gonna get in a couple days of prospecting then, right?
Yeah, 3.
Oh, you've already got it all figured out, don't you?
Oh, yes. Yes. I'm excited. I mean, I guess we're going to be roughing it this time. But
okay, wait.
we're going to be very careful with the rental car. We did get a sweet ride, though, for our rental car.
What'd
We
you
got a
get?
truck.
Oh, you got a truck? Well, that's a positive. Since you can.
What kind of truck is it?
It's a Dodge Ram 1500, the Bighorn
Sweet.
edition.
Yeah, that
A
is
big
a sweet
horn,
truck.
evidently.
That's the sweet truck. Yep.
Free upgrade.
Now, are you going to be
Yeah.
taking it
They
off?
upgraded us for free.
Are you going to be going off road in it?
Well, I don't want to mess it all up, but
No.
probably.
Okay, hopefully they got some decent trails for you, right?
I think there's a stopping point where it won't make it back there unless you have
Okay.
an 18.
Okay. You guys remember the last rental car?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I said that. Yeah. They were.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know. And I'm like, I don't want to mess this one up.
Yeah.
Here's what's funny. It's the same color, though, as our
Yes,
last
it
one.
is. That
Hmm.
maroon color.
I don't
You
know.
guys, this is so funny.
So when
I love the last time you guys come out of there. I was just like in awe. I was like, wow.
That was an adventure, let me tell you.
Well, I mean, you can only get out one way, and certain things scrape and scrub, and
Scrape and
it's the way it
scratch.
happens.
Yeah. They said drive it like you stole it, Kathleen. Well, man,
it's a nice truck. It looks like it's almost new. It still smells new.
They are nice. Those are nice trucks. I love a
and then now
truck.
the Biffles have it.
Nice. That's bad. That could be bad though. We'll see.
But it's just like being at home, with the truck.
That's right. Just the same.
Yeah, but
thing.
now you got clearance
shabby,
though. So
Yeah, it's gonna sit. At least
I said now you got clearance.
right. It does sit higher.
Yes,
so.
yes, and it's got big tires and a hitch.
Oh, so you can just go over stuff. You don't have to go beside it. Just go over top of it. Yeah.
Well, see, Tim out here, that's the thing that a lot of people overlook. They think, oh, I got a truck. But if you don't have the clearance, if you don't have the height, the tires raise you up, you'll hit certain scrubs unless you can drive on where nobody else has drove. That kind of, they always make ruts.
Right.
The roads are really funny out here.
It's pretty crazy out there. And then the plants are all pointy and scrapey.
That's funny. I can't wait to see some pictures. I'm sure you guys will post some from all the places you guys go. I want to see some tombstones, some haunted bordellos, some gold.
It's going to be cool.
See a picture of Jimbo.
Maybe I get a photograph of a ghost.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see some cool stuff.
You know what's really going to be funny is because they're going to go to all the places that I ever thought about going to, but I'm just not really ready to go.
Yeah, and you live
but it's
there.
going to be cool to see, what's going on.
Yeah,
we're hitting some places that are kind of off the map a little bit on the way down. Just
that's always
they're
neat.
old towns that aren't there anymore. So, but they're neat to look at.
That's cool.
Now, you guys are going to do a big video on this, right?
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Heck yeah, they have to
document.
It's the wonder in buffaloes. They have to, without a doubt.
Well, that's like hey, that gets me excited. I want to watch now.
Heck yeah.
That's what it is.
Although we haven't gotten any footage of us in the plane or anything.
I did while you were sleeping.
Oh, there you go.
I was sleeping.
Good job. Good job, Shad.
Man. That's it.
So that means he's got footage of Kathleen sleeping and footage of the plane.
I seen that her mouth was wide open.
Was she snoring? Good job.
Now,
awesome.
It's going to be. I think it's going to be a great video because it's. Those are places like I said. I live right here, and I have not even been to those.
That's
so
bad, Scott.
It's cool to me.
That's bad.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're also excited. Jesse and Josh's show premieres tomorrow?
Tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah.
No, it's Thursday.
Oh, is it Thursday? Is it Thursday?
Yeah.
You're right.
So
it's
tomorrow night at oh boy, now my time is all messed up.
11 Eastern.
11 p.m. Eastern time.
So it would be
on the Travel Channel.
9 o'clock your time then there?
Yes, on the Travel Channel.
Right,
so
on the Travel Channel. Yep.
Make sure we stay at a place that has the Travel Channel.
Yeah, we got to see it.
Oh man, it's on the Travel
Channel.
We'll be watching it from the bordello.
That's okay, just as long as we're watching it. Everybody watch that show tomorrow night. Got to make sure we support them. So let's make sure they get a series.
Yeah, it's about the Southwest. I think they're doing some historical.
It's going to be
historical things that really are fascinating to hear. The stories about old treasures and.
Yeah, I want to hear this I want to hear the one tomorrow. That Cochise one. That one sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean that'll be something new to me because I didn't
know about that
really
one.
Know anything about it. So
me neither.
Very educational. It's not a reality show. It's an educational adventure show.
That's right. That's what we're going to call it.
It's a documentary.
It's
documentary.
It's kind of like a docuseries. I guess it'll be. Well, a docuseries focuses on one thing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But they're going to explore a lot of places, from what I understand.
Right, a lot is what it's going to be. A lot, so it's going to be cool. Very cool. So everybody tune in for that. Kathleen, you keep us posted on things down there if you can, and let us know what's happening.
Hey Tim, what channel was that on again?
Travel Channel.
The travel channel.
The
okay, I'm going to have to get her to record it.
It's called Lost Gold.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Kathleen. Very cool.
Oh, if it's got the word gold in it, I'm good
Well,
to go.
yeah.
Yeah, it's got to have the word gold in it, right? Heck yeah.
Right?
All right. Well, Kathleen, I'm glad you guys made it. Thanks for being here, and looking forward to dredging up the news. And last but not least, our little buddy, the Indiana Gold Hunter himself, Dennis 3 French Hens Dayton. How you doing tonight, Dennis?
I am tired.
You can't be tired. Snap.
Yeah,
I need you snappy, peppy, happy, laughy. You know.
Well, you got to look at it this way. When I get off work at 8 in the morning,
right,
and I'm pretty much working on my gold room when I get off work.
Right.
Because now only working 8 hours, I usually don't go to bed till around noon, a little after. Well, by the time noon rolls around, it's like it's been in the 60s every day this week. Yesterday it was like mid 60s. I mean, I couldn't go. It's like it was too nice.
Right.
And I'm actually realized that, holy crap, I got a yard.
Yeah, but you know on show nights you got to take at least a nap.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
I got a little bit of sleep. I probably, it was after 4 o'clock when I got laid down to that tonight.
Okay. Well, yeah, you just got to get you a little nap, and then you get refreshed again, and then get your butt to bed after we're done, so you can get up and go to work.
Yeah, for about a half hour to an hour, and then I got to get up and get ready for work.
Right, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. You're not getting enough sleep if you get off work and then you're staying up. You got to get get your schedule straightened out so you can start getting some sleep.
The gold room's coming along really good.
Good.
I mean, I've already, had to move things up, set this up here and set this up here, and then I get more stuff in. I'm like, no, I got to move this over here and move this over here. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure I'll move it a couple more times.
Oh, well, probably a couple dozen more times till you get it exactly the way you want it.
Oh, you probably have like a water slide from one end to the other.
Yeah.
I got a 40-foot gold room.
That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
40-foot gold room.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. It's
That's good. Better than a gold dining room.
Yeah. You got a 40-foot gold room.
Wait a minute, Kathleen. Kathleen, at least you got fancy tables.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she got you there. Dennis, you got the plastic ones, right?
Well, everything's out of it. The only thing I'm concerned about, as long as it's got a working toilet.
Oh, yeah. Does it?
Got to have a working toilet.
You're in business, right?
I'm good to go.
That's all you need. It's got heat?
Oh, yeah.
I
got my infrared heaters over there.
That's all you need. And water, so you can run the equipment, right?
Yep.
And a toilet.
And a working toilet.
And lights. And that's all you need.
That's it.
And this thermos. And
all I ever want.
And this remote control.
That's one good thing about you guys in the East Coast. You guys always got water. You lucky dog.
Yep, we do. We'll send you some, Scott. Right?
And hopefully after this weekend, see, I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half 5-gallon buckets of pit material. So hopefully after this weekend I'll have another 15 to 20 more buckets on top of that.
So when you gotta start running?
Is that your clean out?
No,
that's my material I'm getting from the pit.
Okay.
Put inside the massive man cave.
Right. Now, when are you gonna start running some of it, Dan?
When am I gonna start running it?
Some of it, yeah.
Probably, I don't know, maybe when it gets, like really cold. Mm-hmm. Because, once I get the man cave done or the gold room done, we keep having this warm weather. My butt's going to be at the glory hole, or, actually at the pit running, or be somewhere in the water running, or be somewhere.
All right. Now, you keeping all the material in the gold room?
Yeah.
Okay. So that way it don't freeze up on you when it gets bad?
It'll I mean, I'm not going to have heat running all the time.
Right,
I'm sure
but
it'll
still won't freeze like it would outside, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it won't be that bad.
And if I plan on running it on a weekend, I'll probably a day or two before crank up the heaters and let it run, let it warm up, and.
Mm-hmm. Well, cool.
Yeah,
man.
at first I thought you was talking about cleanouts. I was like, man, I would be going nuts with that many buckets around.
Yeah, if you had that many, of course, it would make you crazy. But Dennis got it all set up. He'll be ready to. She'll be able to run 40 buckets pretty quick. Won't you?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to go too fast. I'll take my time and soak it all in and enjoy it. But
hey, Dennis, just what do you use for cleanup?
Oh my gosh, I've got a lot of things. I mean, I've got a Go Cube. I've got the water table. I've got
little gold spinner.
Yeah, I got the little gold spinner. The two main things that I'll probably be running is, like Tim said, the little gold spinner. I've got the Creekside model and the table. The electric one. Now I've got two of them, and that new cleanup system that Rich built for me with my Dream Mat in it. I love that Dream Mat. So
Cooley cleanup.
The Cooley cleanup system.
Cleanup system. That's right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you classify yours down to what mesh would you think you classify your down? As far as you go, 50 mesh, 100 mesh. Further?
Well, what I'll probably do is I'll probably run. I probably won't even classify it down. Really, I don't know, because I can run it through the Cooley cleanup system without classifying, run it through that Dream Mat, and then I can take that and run it on the spinner.
Right.
Then on the water table.
Yeah, get her done. Right.
Okay.
Cool,
That's right.
Cool, brother. I can't wait to see it when it's all set up and done. You're running some material in there.
Yeah, and then I still got my trommel I got to work on this winter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, get that all done, and you got plenty to do. You got some good winter projects.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you could make it tonight, tired and all. I'm glad you're here. Right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, brother. Now, on that note, let's have Ron give them precious metal prices tonight so we see what's happening there with the gold tonight.
Yeah. Well, the gold is going down.
Down?
It's 12. Yep, it's down $9. It's $12.84.
Okay.
Silver's down 32 cents, $16.53.
That's not bad.
Platinum $9.40, down $9.
Dang.
Palladium's down $10.
Dang.
$1,012.
They all went down.
It's down. I hated to see the gold go down. I thought we were going to go over 1,300 there for a while.
Yeah, I thought it would. I thought it would make it. Thought for sure it would.
Well, you don't want to make a massive craze.
Yeah. I don't know. I still figured it'd hit that. It was so close.
It'll take another run at it.
Yeah. Man,
it'll get back up there.
What's really good, you got to admit, what's really good is the prices stayed the same for last 3-4 years.
Yeah, I think
it's been the same.
Been around the same.
Within $100.
Yeah,
it's been hovering right around high 11s to 12. So yeah, it's right there within $100.
Awesome.
It's still worth it.
It is. All right. Thank you, Ron. And on that note, let's turn it over to Kathleen and let's dredge up some news.
It is time for Dredging Up the News with Kathleen Biffle. Mining news from around the globe, metal detecting, dredging, entertainment news, and fun facts as well. Here's Kathleen.
All right, everyone. November 30th. Greetings from Arizona as well. I'm going to try to keep up with some of the stories here because I had to do this before I left.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't get a chance to really look over it, so bear with me. All right, so the first story I have, a thief tried to use $2 million in stock belonging to a deceased woman to buy gold. In New York, the FBI is investigating how Annie Minotian, I think that's her last name, Minotian stock fell into the hands of the person who sold it and tried to buy gold with the cash. So, Annie died in 2016.
Okay.
She didn't have children because she never got married, and nobody had claimed her remains at the morgue. They were trying to locate family members. And the New York Daily News reported that 2 of her nephews actually live in Akron, Ohio.
Oh, wow.
They are set to inherit $4 million.
Wow. Man,
Yes.
very
The
cool.
2 nephews didn't know their aunt very well and only knew she worked in finance and owned a co-op building on the west end of New York, but had no idea she was wealthy. So right now all the assets have been frozen until the FBI finishes the investigation on the theft. But there wasn't a lot written about that, so about the actual theft itself, which intrigues me. So maybe there's a follow-up to this
I'm sure
one.
there'll be some kind of follow-up on that.
Yes. All right. Oh, yes. It is the 29th. I just realized that.
Yeah, it is. Thank you, Ron.
I'm traveling and I get all discombobulated. All right. So we have a lot of global news stories. Again, seems
fine.
like there's a lot going on over there.
Yeah, it's okay.
Around. This story is out of England. So it's been about 20 years since they passed the Treasure Act. And what that does is guarantee a 50-50 split with the finder of the treasure and the property owner. They take 50-50 of the value of the discovery. So since then, over the last 20 years, almost $1.3 million in fines have been uncovered in farm fields all over the countryside and Scotland. Relics from various periods of rule and influence in the history of the British Isles are still being found at a very fast rate. The latest occurred last Friday, actually, in a field near Chelmsford. Chris Cutler was using his metal detector, and after searching for 4 days, found a hoard of rare Anglo-Saxon gold coins. So this is the same location where they found, they found some coins 18 years ago. So what Mr. Cutler said was, heck, if they found coins there before, there's got to still be more.
Right, good.
And that, paid off because he stumbled upon the hoard of coins, and they date to 1,400 years ago in the 7th century. Wow. And the British Museum is now evaluating the hoard. But they are speculating it's going to be worth like 10,000 pounds, which is equivalent to $13,000 US.
Oh, that's cool. It's a heck of a find. Good find.
That's exciting. I mean, to own a metal detector out there is so worth it.
I think so. That's like the metal detector kingdom.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Also in Australia, they have good stuff. Okay, so I have a story from Australia.
All right.
It's actually an update. I did a story on their royalty hike that was shot down. Well, evidently there was a second attempt to raise the royalty, and it was shot down last week. So I guess they're just not giving up. Last week, Ben Wyatt had announced a new gold royalty proposal to replace its previous plan, and that was the one that was blocked last month. But the new royalty, it had the same tiered rate as the old one, an increase from 2.5% to 3.75%, but it would only apply when the gold price was above $1,400 an ounce. And I guess the previous plan was $1,200 an ounce, but they didn't pass it. So back to the drawing board, I guess.
They'll try again.
Figure it out. All right. So this is a story in China, and bear with me because I had to read it a few times. It was complicated.
Okay. We're ready.
Oh, my goodness. And I probably will pronounce things wrong. Just giving that disclosure.
No.
All right. So
there's no way.
There's no way. Kathleen don't ever pronounce things wrong. Who are you kidding? Go ahead. Go for it.
So, in the Liaoning province, there's a gold mine with 0.2 tons of gold reserves, and it was sold to a state-run gold company at a price equivalent to 7 tons. Think about that. And this is why. However,
7 tons of gold?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it only had 0.2 tons of gold reserves. So there's an ongoing corruption investigation into all the entities involved in this sale, which include the state-run mining company, China National Gold Group Company, and the Gold Bureau of the Liaoning province, a geology team under the purview of their authorities, and the Jintai Hong Gold Mine and its former owners. I'm not going to say that again.
I was going to say, what was that?
I'm just going to say the gold mine.
Okay.
Because, the spelling was, I'm pretty sure I did it wrong.
You said it pretty good, though, actually.
It sounded like Chinese.
It did. It really did.
All right. So evidently this gold mine was depleted in May 2013, just after 0.2 tons of gold was extracted. However, the Liaoning geology team, I know I butchered that one.
That's all right.
Liaoning
I'm enjoying
geology team. They made an evaluation that the mine contained a reserve of 7 tons. So the investigation by their prosecutor's office discovered that private owners of the gold mine had bribed officials at the province's gold bureau. They bribed officials in charge of the geology team and top executives at China National Gold Group. And they did this in order to sell the mine at an inflated price with an overestimated gold reserve study. The owners of the gold mine then sold it to the state-run company for 360 million yen, which is 54.5 million US dollars.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yes. So that was crazy with all the bribes going on. If that's not enough, there's more to this.
Wait, there's more.
Yep.
Wait, there's more.
I was going to say, that's 55.
Crazy,
that's 55 million. You didn't lose taxes.
Man, let's hear the more.
So how the scam worked. The mine owners first paid 20,000 yen, which was about $3,000 in US dollars, in bribes to a section director at the geology team. Mm-hmm. They led the evaluation study of the gold mine back in 2009. In return, the section director ordered his engineers not to actually go into the mine themselves, but they had to pick up ore from the mine every 2 or 3 days.
What?
So, what the engineers picked up was ore that had been sprinkled with gold dust by the mine owner, which allowed the ore to show a higher gold yield when tested.
Wow. Holy cow.
So the little gold dust fairy would come at night and sprinkle ore, and that's why he told the engineers not to go there.
Wow.
That's what we call we call out here seeding.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's exactly
Seeding.
it.
Yeah.
Seeding.
Oh, okay. That's
like Johnny Appleseed. Yeah, like throwing seeds out. They throw pieces of gold. Oh, dig right here. When you find gold, you buy the claim for $5,000. Didn't have a speck of gold on it.
Except for that. Seeding.
And shall even go on with the story because it goes on.
Okay.
I love it.
It's interesting.
Do it.
It's interesting.
It's crazy. Well, the owner also paid 20,000 yen to the technician who wrote the evaluation study.
Wow.
The director of the 11th geology team and the deputy chief engineer, they were also bribed. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't end there. And after further investigation, the China National Gold Group, the former Sun Jiazhu.
Okay.
I'm going to call him Sun.
Sun, okay.
Had accepted a bribe of 11.5 million yen, which is $1.7 million, from the mine owner. After the CEO found out there was an investigation, he asked the mine owner to prepare 10 million yen, which is $1.5 million, in bribes to himself. This money would have been used by the CEO to bribe other officials to stop the investigation.
Man.
Isn't that
They
crazy?
were just like bribe happy over there. It's like everybody was getting a piece of the pie.
Goodness.
Well, you got to remember, they're just transferring the money from one place to another. If you can't catch the football, you're never going to intercept it.
Wow.
It's diabolical.
It is.
Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, but it's a multi-thinking thing, but holy cow, man, you got to get hardcore over there.
Well, they did get sentenced to prison. So,
There it is.
They did get sentenced to prison, but they only confiscated $3.5 million of that money, so don't know what happened to the rest of it.
Oh, goodness.
Well, you got to wonder now: are they playing harmonicas because they're sad, or are they playing harmonicas because they know when they get out they're rich as heck?
That's probably what it is.
Right.
Yeah. They're playing harmonicas because they're going to be rich as heck. Wow. God, they were greasing a lot of palms. What?
Yeah, I love
That's
it.
crazy.
He's rich.
Man.
I had to read that story a few times just to
It's a kind of
digest it.
twisty. Yeah, it's kind of, it's strange. But,
No, but it's a cool story because it's going to, suck me in, so I'm going to have to look it up later. And
Yeah,
dig it.
Google it. I think,
yeah, Google that one.
yeah.
Heck, that's
Google it.
nuts.
That's why I love the news. It's awesome.
Mm.
So we are at the fun facts now.
Fun facts.
And I have just some good old-fashioned, interesting gold fun facts.
Okay.
You haven't heard these in a while. Okay. Did you know that there are people who have a phobia for gold? And it is called arophobia.
What?
Okay.
The fear of gold.
Oh, it is a fear of gold. Okay.
A fear. They are physically afraid of it. Kind of like how I get with balloons. And it's common. People who have this fear may dislike gold because of its appearance, which to them represents power or death. It's believed that hereditary and genetics and brain chemistry will also play a major role in the phobia. So it must run in the family.
Wow.
In the case of gold, however, some people could even have an allergy to it. So that would also cause them to have a phobia of gold.
I don't think there's nobody around here that has that.
I'm sorry. It's like the water boy. They're the devil.
Yeah, right. It is. It's the devil.
Well,
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
there was another. I don't even know if I should say it, but it's kind of funny. The little article I read about it.
Mm-hmm.
They made this comment that some seem, and I wasn't sure if they were being serious or not, but some people simply find gold just too bright and tacky.
Oh yeah, that's
so images of a sleazy man in the 70s wearing heavy gold medallions and a button shirt.
Yeah.
Might make you frightened of gold.
I guess so. But not around here because
I believe that they call those issues.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
Yeah, not around here because we
Yeah,
love gold.
so they can be physically ill from it.
That's crazy.
Although I am a gold chain and a big old, what do they call that? The big, the flaring
mustache?
polyester shirt.
Oh.
I can see that.
Well, I got the mustache. Well, yeah, I was gonna say I'm like 2 shakes away from doing that if I wanted to. But
You got some platform shoes, Scott, and your gold chain, your platforms. And...
Hey, you know what? Got to have goldfish in the bottom.
Yeah.
Did you used to wear platform shoes?
Are you crazy?
That's great.
I did.
I did too.
I had a lot of platform shoes.
Dennis did too.
I I had shoes made out of leather, and we still don't know how they fit. You had to soak them up in water to get them to go, and then after that, you're good, you know.
Oh, God, you guys.
That's how I grew up. We didn't have those shoes. Platform shoes.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I am not afraid of gold. I don't think
there's
that.
I don't think nobody here in this whole group, on the show, the site, I think we're all good. I don't think none of us suffer from, what's it called, Kathleen?
Arophobia. A-U-R-O and then phobia.
Okay, arophobia.
My phobia is I'm not going to find enough.
You're not finding enough.
That's right.
I don't find enough phobia. That's the one.
Yeah, that's a good phobia. Mm-hmm. I think we all have that one too. I have 4 little tidbits too of gold too. Right. That was just the most interesting one I thought. So I expanded on it. But here's some short ones.
Okay.
The largest gold bar, the world's largest gold bar. Do you know what it weighs?
No.
You want any guesses?
10 pounds.
Okay. Any guesses, Scott, Dennis, Ron?
350. I'm going to say 350.
350.
Dennis?
Anybody else want to?
I think Dennis fell asleep.
Well, I'll just tell you.
Okay.
250 pounds.
Oh, Scott, you was closest.
Oh, I was off by 100.
But it's like the Price is Right. You went over.
Yeah.
So Tim wins at 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
That's right. That's right.
Tim, you are the winner.
Yes. Sweet.
What do they call that? My climber went over the hill.
Yeah. Tell him what he's won, Shad.
The yodeling man.
Yeah. I can hear that in my head now. Oh, mercy.
Yeah.
250 though, huh?
250 pounds.
Man.
250-pound gold
Can you imagine?
bar.
Can you
now,
imagine
you probably Googled that up to find out more specifics about it, but I didn't do a deeper dive into that one. I was really obsessed with that gold phobia thing.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, but you know what's really funny is because a 250-pound gold bar, you would look at like as just something you'd pick up out of nowhere. And you're like, oh, I can do that. And you go over there and go, and you about break your back on that bar.
That'd be as big as a cinder block, right?
Holy moly.
It would have to be, wouldn't it?
I would think.
Well, I mean, if you see the movies and stuff, you see these guys like, oh, yeah, it's a gold bar. And they're unloading the gold bars, like throwing them out there.
Yeah.
That's not going to Yeah, you're not going to do that.
How much does one of them gold bars weigh, I wonder?
I'm thinking about 80 pounds.
Think about 80?
Is what I'm thinking so, because I've heard people that actually have had them in their hands.
Mm-hmm.
I
they're
would
like,
love the opportunity to have something like that in my hands.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
cool.
they say it when they think if you're going to run with it, you ain't got a chance. They think it's that heavy.
You ain't
I was
running
like, wow.
fast far, right?
Yeah. And you remember, that's solid gold.
Right.
That's no any mix. There's no extras in there. It's all gold.
Right.
Wow. Crazy.
And so, you know, if you think about it, gold's 19 times heavier than water.
Yeah.
So if you think about it in buckets, if you had a bucket of gold, times that times 20, and that's what that bucket's going to weigh. That's crazy.
That is.
It boggles the mind.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. What other ones, Kathleen?
Well, I think there's a.
I have another one.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. There's about, I think I might have said this before, but I don't know. 0.2 milligrams of gold in our body.
Mm-hmm.
The highest percentage is in your blood.
Right. Yeah, I think you did tell us that one before. That was a cool fun fact. Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the Olympic gold medals, they only have 1.34% of their gold.
Now, the world's Kathleen, the world's largest gold bar stands at 250 kilograms, 551 pounds, measuring at the base 45.5 centimeters by 22.5 centimeters, and is 17 centimeters high.
Did you say 500 pounds? Because I
550.
I must have got it from a different...
It's 250 kilograms. 551 pounds.
Kilos.
It's manufactured by the Mitsubishi Materials Corporation, a subsidiary of Mitsubishi.
Wow.
Did you say manufactured?
Correct, I did. Dave
That's
posted
young.
that in the Spreaker
that's a gold
chat
bar,
room.
right?
Thank you,
So
Dave.
it's actually 500 pounds.
Yeah, the world's largest gold bar. So it measures 45.5 centimeters by 22.5 centimeters. That's big.
Well, guess what, everybody? I was under the number.
So
I don't know.
that is equal to 17.9.
I think
by
I overlooked the
8.
kilos part when I was
Yeah.
doing this on the fly. I was like in a hurry.
That's crazy.
Hey, that messes you up. That's like doing the out on the boat, the nautical miles an hour. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not adding up.
goodness.
Like, yeah, it is.
I know. I don't do kilograms. I don't get it. I do pounds.
Pounds, yes.
I don't
know.
understand the metric scale or whatever it is. Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I
Thank
still
you,
got
Dave.
guys around that do gold in penny weights, and that just messes me up.
Me
I'm
too.
like, dude, how many grams?
Yep. Yeah. Pennyweights confuse me. Yep.
Yes, it does.
Here's my last fun fact.
Let's hear it.
Over 6 milligrams of gold are lost each year from a wedding ring simply by wearing it.
What?
Yeah.
Man,
What?
I'm glad mine ain't gold. mine is titanium, I think.
Mine's that white gold.
Oh, but you're still
think they
losing. You're still
feature
losing
better.
it then, right?
It's still white. It's still there.
Pretty cool fun facts, though.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's not going to
Good
turn colors.
old-fashioned gold ones.
Yeah, I like the good old-fashioned gold ones. They're always good ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Learned something new again tonight. Oh,
Yes.
thank
And
you,
then
Kathleen.
maybe, you never know, one of these fun facts can become a closer look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the name of it? I don't know.
I don't know. We haven't
The
decided.
segment?
We haven't decided. It was Kathleen's extended fun fact, but you mentioned that you might
Fun facts part 2.
part two.
Part 2.
Is that on your Sunday?
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
new segment,
fun
Kathleen.
fact.
Well,
does.
not every Sunday.
not every,
but
right?
it's like once a month because there's some work that goes into those pieces.
Right, but you did mention something about
Kathleen,
extended.
you know what? I'm not to cut you off, Tim. I'm pretty hard on people. Kathleen, I enjoy your facts. You know what? It's great to hear. You know, I'm a gold miner and I'm an information junkie. So when you say stuff, it's like, you give me like 3 things during the week that I'm going to look that up again. Check
Gives
more
us
of it
something to
out.
think about.
Yeah.
So
What it does. So
I like it.
So we just got to figure out a name for it. It's either Kathleen's extended fun facts or a closer look with Kathleen.
How about Kathleen's funner facts?
Funnest, yeah. Funner facts. Look that word up in the dictionary. Funner facts. Kathleen's funner facts.
Well, she could. You know what? She was just getting warmed up Wednesday, and now Sunday she's prime time.
They're
Let's
funner.
go.
They're not fun on Sunday. They're funner.
It was fun though because it tied in. Sunday's show is like the one after Thanksgiving, and it tied in kind of with what Josh and Jesse are doing when they're
perfect. Yeah,
their show. So it was about history,
it was
and
perfect.
it was like just a really cool show to talk about all the things that happened back then.
It was awesome. We just, like I said,
But not every week of mine are going to be history.
No,
I could have, you never know.
never know.
You just never know.
You never know. Might be talking about that crazy Chinese mine.
I don't know.
Just
I don't talk about that one anymore because it hurt my head.
You just
Like I said, I didn't even get to hear Sunday's show because it kept skipping in and out, and I kept losing it. I was like, dang
you
it, man,
missed
this
a
is
great
just
show.
bumming me out.
missed a great show.
Yeah.
That was a good show Sunday. Yeah, without a doubt.
Well,
It was fun.
you know what? I got the YouTube channel. That's a rerun.
Oh yeah, you can listen to it on YouTube. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
That's how you know what? I just wait till everybody else is in the campgrounds off the internet about 12 o'clock at night, and I listen to it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that was a good show. Definitely. Josh and Jess are always good guests. So Always
And I talked about Bodie.
Right. Talked about Bodie.
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 Ghost town.
When I hear Bodie, I think of that movie with what, Point Break or something. Bodie.
I don't
Yes.
remember that movie.
That's what it's from. Bodie's from Point Break.
Bodie. I'm an FBI agent. Yeah, that's the one it reminds me of.
Well, you know,
Johnny Utah.
Yep, Johnny Utah.
Maybe I'll do one of those segments on one of the places we visit here.
Oh, that'd be a good idea.
I think there's one I want to see. What is it called?
Bunklo's, a Bronco's cabin. It's the deadliest cabin in all of Arizona.
Deadliest cabin in all of Arizona.
The deadliest cabin?
Oh.
Deadliest cabin?
Yes.
Why is
We're going to go see it.
Why is the cabin deadly?
There's a bunch of people buried there, too, evidently.
What?
A lot of people were murdered and killed there.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, just over the years, right?
Yep.
It seems like it's cursed, because... And it goes all the way back to the
Giving it away.
gold rush. Oh, yeah, okay. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
You know what? If you really got guts, why don't you just take your sleeping bags and sleep there for the night, big guy?
Very cool.
That's what I said.
Very cool, Kathleen.
I don't know.
That's cool,
I don't
though.
know.
Very interesting.
see.
Well, we look forward to hearing about it. That's for sure. Whatever you choose to do, I'm sure will be interesting. And like
It's gonna be
always,
fun.
thank you, Kathleen, for another wonderful dredging up the news. And let's see. Dennis, are you awake? I think he's still sleeping.
I'm up. What are you talking about?
Are you awake?
What? He woke up. He said, "What?"
I'm awake. Huh?
That's what he does around the campfire.
Are you awake, Dennis, for real? Dennis?
Do what?
Are you awake for
Yeah.
real? Can you hear me?
I'm awake.
Okay, can you
Yeah.
hear me? Do you want to
Are you there?
do your Oak
What?
Island spoiler thing? You feel like doing one
no.
or no? Huh? What'd you say?
Come on, swing it in, Dennis. You can do it. Come on,
I
you got the gusto.
I was going to do it Sunday.
Okay.
He
All
does
right.
it on Sunday.
All right. Well, remind me. Make sure you remind me. Okay. I just didn't know if you wanted to do it because we forgot to do it Sunday. We forgot, so didn't know if you wanted to throw it in there tonight.
No, that's all right.
Okay. Gotcha, brother. Not a
But it's
problem.
going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one Sunday.
They find a chunk of wood.
Oh, dude. Woods.
Little.
They're killing it this year.
Just give us a little piece. Give us something.
I tell you what, I'll give you one hint.
One hint. That's all.
16. Let's see if I get this date right. 1667, I think it was.
Okay. 1667. All right.
Something they found
Okay.
that day. It was a 16. Oh, dang it. See now?
And
I
did
don't
they
have that
find
up
it
here.
in one of the money pits or something like that? Or did they find it?
That's
out
a long
in
time
the
ago.
woods?
No, man. They're finding stuff left and right.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're killing it.
All right. That's all I want to. That's a good.
Finally.
That's a good hint. That'll work. That'll keep us ready
In
for
the 1660s, I put it to you that
okay,
way.
that's close enough. 1660s works for me. Good. Well, thank you. I just needed a little something. A little something to hold on to.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it. Scott.
Yes.
And now it is time for In the Goldfields with Scott Swiftwater Toney.
I hope
Join
you're ready.
Scott each week as he shares useful information to help you find and recover more gold. Here's Swiftwater.
Didn't mean
That introduction still makes me laugh. It's just funny to me. I don't know.
I didn't mean
It is.
I didn't
Is
mean
that you playing the guitar?
it is. It is.
Well, yeah, right.
It is. Don't let him fool you.
With your gold
I
chain.
can't play no guitar. You're right. in my big butterfly collar.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't believe. I got a nice beard going on right now.
A nice what?
A nice beard going on right now. I don't think it's Dennis Dayton style, but you know.
Oh man,
It's going.
Miner's beard.
trying to catch up to
Well,
Dennis?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I had it. Like I said, I had it shaved before I come out in the season. I told the girlfriend. I said, "Guess what?" She goes, "What?" I said, "Hey, go get it shaved." She goes, "What?" I'm like, nope. I'm gonna see how far it's gonna get.
All right.
Just don't grow it out like a hipster beard. Don't do that.
And then put bands in it and stuff. Twist it.
A hipster? What the hell's a hipster?
The millennials, all they have those great bushy beards. It's in style now, evidently, and the man bun.
Okay. Okay, that's not gonna happen.
Let's see Swiftwater with a man bun.
Well, do you remember? Do you remember in Vegas?
Buns.
Do you remember how it was in Vegas?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was 2 months.
Okay.
So I guess I got a lot more months before 2 months, so it better be better than that.
All right,
Hipster.
just don't do a man bun.
Wait, you think I'm going to hang Christmas bulbs in it and stuff like that or what?
Yeah, some beard ornaments. What we want to get Dennis some beard ornaments.
Shad came across something, I don't know where, probably trolling Facebook, where they had clip-on man buns.
Oh, really?
Yeah. To help your self-esteem.
Okay. Now, I'm just going to say that's sad.
Would that be a mun?
And I'm just...
a man bun?
It's in style.
A man bun would be a mun.
That's the hip thing to do.
Man bun.
Is to have a man bun.
I think.
Hey, Scott, Oh, go ahead, Kathleen.
Oh, no. At work, I see it all the time. And these are people who have jobs, like, they go to work with a man bun.
Wow.
All I can tell you this, buddy. I tell you what you need to do.
Come on.
You need to grow your beard out, and then when you shave it, put some of that stuff on top of your bald head.
Are you, really?
And get a clip on man
that's
bun.
All right, guys.
Get a clip on man bun.
You got. Well, I guess you
his own
could.
man.
I think we should give away a clip on man bun some night.
Well, you know what? I think I'm looking at the chat line. I think Thomas
Thomas could use a man bun.
The hand bun. Yeah, he's got to have a man bun.
He wins everything anyway. He should win a man bun.
Yeah, I heard. You know what? I heard he is pretty lucky, actually.
Yeah, so that would be the
I
one.
heard he is pretty lucky.
Yeah, man bun. Man bun.
But anyway, just to satisfy gentlemen like Thomas Toney, I'm going to tell you what's going on right now in the West Coast.
What's happening?
Guess what, folks? There's no water.
Still.
It's dry.
Still.
Oh, my God. You want to talk about throwing...
It looked like it was going to rain today.
Oh, yeah,
clouds.
Right.
There was a cloud.
Just don't get the clouds in the sky equipped with rain. If you see a white cloud looks like fog, okay, that's rain. Other than that, you're not going to see it. Oh my God, rocks after rocks after rocks, folks. It's dry washing season, and I hate it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. You know what? If you're going to come out here and you're going to dig gold, you got to equate for what it is. And right now, it's dry as a bone. And I mean, there is no water, period. No pools, no panning, no anything. If you don't have water, you're dry washing. And man, it's rough because I am moving like rocks out of a hole that I did not figure I'd be moving. I mean,
I never figure going to be moving that many.
Dude, man, it's getting. I'm talking about the size of, you know what a house fan about as round as a house fan.
How do you go about moving it? What do you do?
You throw them over.
Oh, you roll them.
You tighten up your man bun. You grab
you throw them.
Yes, I throw them over. I don't lift and twist my back. If you do that, you're gonna be gone by the end of the season. So what I usually do, what I usually do is like a football, but I throw it over my head. I know which way it's got to go. It's got to go to the back channel, and where it's going to be out of my way. And not all of them. You can't throw all of them. Don't get me wrong. Some of them, you're going to roll them. but I've got like 3 right now in my hole that's not going to come out, and I've actually just rolled them over to the side because I'm not going that direction. And I'm going up a channel right now that you can actually obviously see by the big rocks how they're set in. And then you see what we call it, I call it a chum line because I've been on fishing boats, but it's a silt line. Like all the just light dirt just went down from the water. You want to kind of stay away from that because you could be working like 2 feet of that before you even get down to where you want to be. So I went into the other side of the channel and got into it. And actually right now, I'm not saying I'm on the good gold, but I'm on fair gold. But I'm also about, judging by Ben and Mike's hole, about 60 feet away, I'm about 5 feet off bedrock.
Okay.
And the rocks that I've seen in my hole right now, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Because usually when we're dry land, mining, we blow the dirt out and we suck it up and the rock rolls over and you just take the other side. And when it's on bedrock, it's done. You got to leave it there because you can't roll it out. It's impossible. And with dry washing, you don't have that choice. You can dig it out and you can pop it, but once you pop it out, what are you going to do with it then? You're still down in a hole. And which I had a little nice walkway built out where I was actually carrying my sediments or my buckets after my classifier through it because I run it low and slow. I want to catch everything, so I run it low and slow. It takes a little longer, but you get through the day. But I classified it down to, I think, I can't remember what it is. It's an old time. It's actually an old time trommel that a lot of people know from the Wilson brothers. It's about the same trommel, but we used to be called the California Sluice Box Company. Used to make them, and that's where I got it. But the Wilson brothers right now pretty much holds the same trommel, the same thing, and works the same way. I just like to use it dry because it gets rid of the big rocks. But then you put it in your dry washer, and I want to say 1/8 inch. Does that sound right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm not. I think
right?
It's maybe a little bigger than 1/8 inch. It's not really small, but it's not really big. You don't get the big rocks.
Quarter? Think it's
What's
quarter?
that?
1/4 inch, Scott?
I think it's smaller than 1/4
So
inch.
it's got to be 1/8 then, right? Has to be.
Yeah, it has to be 1/8 inch. But I like it because out here we get a lot of sand and sediments. And then, your tailings, they're all rocks. Just take a metal detector over it. You're going to find anything you lost.
Right.
I mean, they're all in one pile. But like I said, I punched a new hole and did that for like the last 2 days and come up, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to write home about it, but I'm not going to say, it's not worth it. But I'll tell you guys what, I did do something special, and I want to tell everybody about this. There's a little bit of a waterfall. And if nobody knows what a waterfall looks like, I mean, dry, it'll throw you off because you'll think it's just like a little hill. But you got to think about the water being flooded coming over it. And it's a waterfall. I dug in that, actually found 3 or 4 good chunky pieces. And I was going to post a picture, but unfortunately the picture that somebody took and was supposed to send to me didn't work. I don't know what's going on with their stuff. But anyway, I got 3 chunky pieces, and I thought, you know what, I'm on the wrong side of the waterfall. And I started looking at the other side 2 days ago, and I'm like, man, that is a lot of rocks. And like I said, I've been wearing myself down for about 4 days. I've been punching holes here, punching holes there. We're waiting for the water. We want the water to come. We need that water. If we get that water, I got like 3 places I'll go, and man, I can't wait because I can actually, start posting pictures of real cleanups instead of just like, let me pan this out, that kind of thing. And it's kind of bumming me out. But like everybody says, right now I got to keep positive. It's only the start of the season, just like you. it's only the start of the season. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to stay there. I'm going to stay positive. But, man, it's really hard, guys, because, man, what I'm doing is just crazy. I mean, Kathleen and Shad, they went down and they did dry washing. And they weren't really, like, if they were moving, house fan-sized rocks all the time just to get to that dirt, that's the real thing. That hurts.
Well, yeah.
But they actually got lucky. They got in a nice small wash where you can just take off the whole thing in the bottom and be really good with. And you really don't find those that often. But it was, like I said, went down with old Jimbo and Amber Claim, and that's what they put you on. But, man, what I'm doing right now, Kathleen and Shad would freak out. It's that heavy. The guy that's actually working with us, he's actually thinking twice about it.
That's crazy.
And
yeah.
I told him, I said, dude, just stick with it. He's like, oh, I'm almost close to bedrock. I said, no, you're not. I said, when your face is level with those roots that you started in, you're going to be close to bedrock. And he's laughing because he's like 6'5", 6'6". He's a big guy.
Oh, geez.
And he finally hit bedrock today. And what was really funny, I said, now turn around. He goes, what? I said, where's those roots? He just kind of looked at me. I said, I told you where it was at. He goes, I didn't think you were serious. I'm like, yeah, it's that deep. They got a big hole, but they got it going on. And I hope to share some pictures later on of some good cleanouts, man, because this year has just been hard already. It's hard.
It'll get better. Just remember.
I know, but man, I hate not to. I sit here and I talk on a radio show and have a good time with people and like people calling in, tell me what they're doing, stuff like that. But if I can't produce pictures of what I'm doing, it just kind of doesn't make any sense.
Bums you out, but you'll be showing them. You'll be getting some gold and showing them. It's coming. It's patience, grasshopper. It will get better. Rains will come.
I know, but there's man, I know, but you know what? I do this. If anybody knows and they ever watch my videos, I do this for like 6 months out of the year. So right now, like this is the part like you guys actually see on TV. I'm behind the 8 ball right now. I'm down right now.
Right.
And not saying I'm not going to come out later, but man, you really get worried about it.
Well, yeah,
because your whole season relies on it.
Right. You're definitely worried. So, but it's gonna turn around because the rains are coming, and you'll be dredging, and you'll be getting plenty of gold. Then you'll be above your mark. So it's gonna be good.
And just to let Kathleen know, no, we're not doing rain dances yet.
They said in the chat room, rain dances.
I feel bad because I've been like hoping it won't rain because I want to dry wash because I don't get to do that in Ohio.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're wanting to dry wash, you have the perfect time because it's not going to rain for another month here.
Scott, what metal detector do you use?
I use a Gold Bug 1.
Gold Bug 1, guys.
And I will tell you, just like I've told a lot, there's a video I did. Actually, I found my first chispa piece. And chispa is a rock with gold in it.
Chispa.
Yeah.
I like that.
But I actually did a video, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go out and make a video because a lot of people ask me about metal detecting. I'm like, I'm going to go do it. So I walked way back from the claims that I actually work on. I'm talking like 6 or 7 hills. I was back there far enough, so I'm like, hey, this is way back here. Mm-hmm. And I found a nice quartz upcropping and went through that and found a chispa piece with it. And the reason that I feel, not that I found the chispa piece, but the reason I feel that I was comfortable with what I was doing was because the metal detector was a Gold Bug 1. It's a real easy, what do you call it? It's easy to set your stuff. I mean, there's even a thing on YouTube was made way back. It's kind of an old video, but it's still effective as heck about the Gold Bug. And I love the Gold Bug 1. Mm-hmm. Now, the Gold Bug 2, the Gold Bug 2, I know they upgraded some stuff, and you got to do a little bit different, and it's going to be a little bit better. But I just like the Gold Bug 1. And then if I was going to go next to that, I would have to go with a Tesoro Lobo.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they're easy, number one, like right out of the box. You can read the directions, and it's set. And I really love those 3 metal detectors the best.
Cool.
I mean, and then they really pick up gold because they're not coin shooters. They're metal detectors.
No, they were asking in the chat room, trying to figure out what kind you was using. So.
Yeah, it's actually, I use a Gold Bug 1. I have 2 of them. And I actually had to do some searching around for them.
Mm-hmm.
But I just like them because of the tone that sends off on a nail, a bullet, a hot rock. The tones really, you get the ear for it. You'll hear it.
Well, that's cool.
And yeah, once you start hearing it, then it's just like, you're still not going to work fast. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not like you're going to be covering a football field. You still got to work slow. You got to hear those little, it'll just make a sound.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the gold pieces that nobody else has ever found with a cheaper metal detector.
All right.
And
cool.
I like I said, I love them. I love them. Even I took it to Kentucky to hunt relics.
Yeah, I think.
And have found several bullets, oh my gosh, different things. I found a dog tag, and which I actually gave that to a friend of mine, and she's a very good friend. But it was an 1873, 1875 dog tax.
Wow.
Stamp that you actually had to have on your dog.
That's great.
And I thought, I don't remember that tax being around back then, and I can't find any record.
Mm-hmm.
But I know what it said. It said on the tag, dog tax, and it said 1870 something, and it had like a 3-digit number underneath that, and it was made of brass.
That's strange.
And I thought, man, yeah. So if anybody asks me, what's your greatest find? It ain't gold. That's my greatest find.
Oh, that's cool. I know Dennis has a Gold Bug too, don't you, Dennis? Yep, I do, Tim.
Yeah, I got the Gold Bug too, but I'm getting ready to get that monster Gold Bug or that Monster 1000 from Mine Lab.
Oh yeah.
That thing is pretty much, after seeing it at the Gold Show and how it works, it's supposed to actually outperform, and it's just like a plug and play. You turn it on, and man, you just go.
That's cool. That's what.
Well, now, Dennis, where I get my stuff, I'm actually going for the cost. Now, you're kind of excelled more than probably me in metal detecting. You want to go do other things. So is that why you're getting that one?
Well, no, because actually the cost on that Mine Lab Monster 1000 is it's less than $800, and that's with 2 coils.
Oh, that's about the same. Yeah, you're right in line then. You're good.
With 2 coils.
With 2 coils, yes, sir.
Yeah, but do you like it? Is there more punch in the ground, or do you like it because it's a wider spread, or why do you like it better?
Well, just the way it performs. I mean, it's after watching the way Kevin had it and just started running it and using it, it's so simple to use. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I'll never get rid of my Gold Bug 2 because I love that, but it's mainly because I can run my Gold Bug 2 mainly is that for the wife. The wife doesn't have to go through she doesn't like messing with the ground balance and do all this stuff. I can just put this in her hands and go. Turn it on. That's all you do is you turn it on and go.
So it's user friendly.
Ease of operation.
Oh yeah, easy peasy.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah, you know what? I've never looked into it, but same cost.
You'll have to look into
user friendly.
You'll have to look into that.
Same cost with 2 coils.
So that's nothing wrong with that. Same cost with 2 coils, ease of operation, turn it on and go, right?
Yep. Just plug and play is all it is.
There you go.
I mean,
Well, like I said,
Mind Lab simplified it, and just made it so user friendly.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, see, that's what makes the difference. That's why if anybody ever asks me, I always tell them about the Gold Bug 1 and 2, and then the Tesoro, because they're that user friendly, and that's what I like.
Well, there you go. User friendly is the key.
Yes.
Right? It is. It really is.
Well, you know, well, not everybody. You know what? If you get the higher tech metal detectors, these guys are out every day. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
But for like the Gold Prospector, it goes out and they want to do it every weekend or every other weekend, you know, and they don't want to. They want to drop that big dime on it, you know.
Oh, right.
That kind of takes a grade.
It does.
Well, see, I had that Whites. I had a Whites, and Whites is a good metal detector too. But a lot of people that first get into metal detecting, and if they're anything like me, there were so many buttons on that Whites that I just got frustrated, and I just said, "The heck with this! If I have to go through, you know what I mean?" It was just like, you have to turn this, you have to dial over here, you have to dial over here, and I just got frustrated, and I was like, I get to the point where it's like, I don't even want to metal detect, you know. And then I started hearing things about the Gold Bug, and it was a lot easier for me. It was a lot easier, and then Mind Lab now. I mean, especially for the ones, you know, the ones that just starting out, man, you go with that Mind Lab Monster 1000, you just plug and play. It's set up, and it's supposedly supposed to outperform the Gold Bug 2.
What size are the coils, Dennis? Any idea?
6 and a 10, I think.
6 and a 10? Okay.
I think they got more punch in the ground.
Probably does. Yeah. I'm not sure.
So
I haven't read nothing on them or nothing yet, so don't know. Well, try to find out more
Well, that's cool that
information.
he's had one. He's been through it, though. He knows what's going on, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that could help. That could help some people out there right now that's thinking about getting a metal detector. You know, You got your choices. You got your, you know, your prices. And that's the one. Man, that's the thing. I always come. Prices are prices are everything, and I'm telling you what.
No, it definitely.
Guys, I hate to tell you, there is no cheap metal detector if you're wanting to find gold.
This is true.
It doesn't happen. It's not that way. It's just there's no cheap way to go.
Yeah, you go to Rule King, you get that treasure hunter for under $200, but you know I've never used one of those, so.
Yeah, but can it find gold though?
I don't know.
You got it.
You know, a simple, easy plug and play.
Sure.
The average, just like Scott said, there's they're the cheapest ones are usually around $600-700. You know, sometimes you can get them for around 500, maybe a little more. But you know, your best to me, the way I was watching it work, your best plug and play is that Monster 1000. You just get that thing, you throw batteries in it, you turn it on, and you go.
Pretty cool. Like Ed said, you get what you pay for.
That's about how I feel about the Gold Bug and the Tesoro. It's about the same thing.
Yeah.
So
both
that's great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
East Coast to West Coast. There's the versatile.
That's right.
Who's gonna win?
Very cool. All right.
Hey, if we can get some input. If we can get some input on some stuff like that, that'd be cool. I know there's metal detectors guys out there all over.
Yep, that'd be a good segment for you some week, Scott.
Yeah,
just do the thing,
no
just
doubt.
On the metal detectors, right? That'd be cool.
Yeah, if you guys are out there and you run a metal detector all the time, man, give me a call or give me a text or whatever it is that you put on Facebook or.
Yeah, what to find out more.
The message. I've on so much stuff, my mind is boggled.
My mind is
Gold Prospector Space. Send me a message.
Awesome, Scott.
There you
go. Awesome. Thank you, Scott, very much. Great segment, my friend. And man, I think we just go ahead and wrap it up, fellas and gals. And want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I want to give everybody a little might be giving away a bag of Dirt Hogs Sunday night on the show, too. So you want to be sure and tune in for that.
Who's going to win it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we haven't given away no Dirt Hog in a while. So probably Sunday night, I think we'll give a bag away on the show. So be sure and tune in.
Did you hear anything out of Frank Shaw yet?
Who? John Shaw?
Frank Shaw. John Shaw. There we go.
Yeah, he got it, I think. Yeah, I think he said he got it.
His drone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he got her. He called in Sunday.
Lisa like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm taking it all apart the way I got it. She goes, you shouldn't do that. I'm like, well, I can't put it in the box. She goes, he's going to have to put it back together. I said, that's right.
Yeah, he got it. He called in, so good. Yeah, we told him we can't wait to see some videos. So, yeah, so we shall see.
It like I said, it was a good drone, and I thought it'd be a great issue to the show. And you know what? I got it in Vegas because I got it for free. You guys know how I got that. I just want it.
Yep, and we appreciate it, Scott. And I know
that was all free money to me. So.
John posted
but
pics.
I thought it'd be a great. I thought it'd be a great giveaway, though. So it worked out good.
He said he posted pics and everything, so it's all good.
Wait till you see pics from the drone. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we want to see, some drone videos. Yeah. All right. On that note, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Be sure to tune in Sunday night. And Kathleen, Shad, enjoy your vacation. Dennis, thanks.
We're going to go paint the town now.
Go paint the town. Dennis, thanks for being here, brother.
In Ghost Town Red.
Get you some rest. Scott, thank you for being here. Get back to work. Go get some gold. And everybody, thank you all for being here, and we hope you can tune in Sunday night. Till then, have a great week, everybody. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Gold Diggers.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.